I've been watching, and I know you've been watching too. So come peep this. Hi, my peep fam. Welcome to Come Peep This. I am Miss Series, and I am the Married at First Sight expert. I've been here since season 1, episode 1. I have my master's in psychology, so we're going to use some psychology, a whole lot of giggles, and some common sense to get through these reviews. Married at First Sight, season 15, episode 7. Whew. They gave us a lot to work with. We got dogs, we got bears, and oh my, let's get it. Lindy and Miguel. So Lindy tells Miguel that she doesn't want to hear about decision day. So they rename it vow renewal day. Okay, sure. Okay, good. Again, this shows how Lindy doesn't like to acknowledge the obvious. She can't handle it. She'd rather put a bow on it and call it something else. I said, go ahead, go at it then, girl. So we get to Miguel's apartment. He has a big iron door that usually reserved for in the South. That's when you in the hood. When you got that big iron door at the front, you in the your area is not the best because you won't anybody trying to get through to have to go through a bar of iron first. So he has a huge iron door, super small kitchen, super small living area. But of course, Lindy has to act like it's freaking Disneyland. Wow, this is incredible. Wow. Then Lindy finds a jar of bacon grease in the refrigerator. She's like, what is this? What? Oh, that's my bacon jar. That's my bacon grease. Throw it away. Do better. Throw it away. He has a super small desk, and has a couple of toys on his desk, and he starts playing with them. My desk in high school was bigger than that. I mean, where does his money go? His sister's so concerned about someone taking advantage of his money. Miguel doesn't present like he has money. Nate look like he has some money. The way that you present yourself. Nothing about Miguel says, oh, I have to watch for people take advantage of my money. Where is it? Where is it at? Lindy called wide mouth disease from Miguel's sister because the whole time she's like, wow. Wow. Close your mouth, Lindy. It's extremely standard in his apartment. Why you wow. Ooh, ah. Ugh. I'm like, goodness. Ugh. So he shows her his Dungeons and Dragons books, and she's like, wow, these are like my medical books. No, it's not. It's not like your medical textbooks. Ugh. It don't even make sense. Ugh. And so then Miguel makes another sacrilegious joke. Yeah, these are like my Bibles. Again, how dare you? He's talking about religion more than anyone else on the whole show. Everyone is tripping about her brother. Miguel brings it up more than anyone. Then he looks at her for a response. He knows that he said something that's offensive, and then he likes to look at her for a response. Yeah, these are my Bibles. I can't stand Miguel. After this episode, let me make an announcement. After this episode right here, it's official that I dislike Miguel more than I dislike Mitch. And who would have thought? I know I didn't. Ugh. So Miguel, makes that little joke, and she's like, okay. Then he comes out in a bear suit. And then Lindy acts like it's the best thing she's ever seen. Oh, wow. She's just so fake. She's just extremely fake. It's like she's trying to convince him to like her every time with every sentence. Go, oh, wow, just cracking up, laughing so hard. He ain't even said a joke. He said good morning. Wow. Wow. She's been taught a woman is agreeable. A woman smiles and laughs at her man. That's how you show that you like him back. I mean, she's super. You talking about. They were laying in bed talking about how Nate is disingenuous. Who is... Lindy is. Lindy is tofu. Meaning that she takes on the flavor of whoever she with. She's mirroring his personality like I said in last video. It doesn't... It's unhealthy. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway. So Lindy is waiting for him to come home. And she looks like a kid... looking out the window waiting for their daddy to get home. She just, just standing there, just lifeless. And then as soon as he walks in, she just lights up. But it's not genuine. It's very much staged. It's just not. It's very empty. Very, very empty. But of course, he eats it up because, his ego getting stroked. So, Miguel all here for it. Miguel says he was looking for a reason to say no. Like I'm going to say this. They were talking about, the whole process. He's like, at first I was looking for a reason to say no. Miguel likes the power. He likes the power. He wants the lady each day to know whether or not he's going to choose her or not. He's a delta male, not even a beta. He's a delta man that wants to be an alpha, but will never be. So he likes the power trip of, I was looking for something wrong. He wants her on edge. See, Miguel says things that he know is off-putting in a relationship, like telling someone, I'm looking for a reason to say no to you. He knows that is off-putting in a relationship. He said, you're winning me over. What about your effort to win her over? How about that? But Lindy lives in a fantasy world because she has not conveyed to him what she needs from him at all. In no way, shape. She haven't said, oh, well, Miguel, I'm watching you too. She has not said that at all or hinted or alluded to anything like that. Lindy lives in a fantasy world and Miguel is the game master. Period. So he says that there's potential for them to grow in love together, and then Lindy proceeds to act like it's Christmas. Oh, wow. Yeah. Calm down. So they changed, D-Day, Decision Day, to Vow Renewal Day. Lindy says that she likes the way that he is so transparent with her. I want to really emphasize this. Lindy said, I like the way that he's so transparent with me. He tells me what's on his mind. He tells me how he feels all the time, regardless of, her feelings. He likes that. Yeah, he's extremely inconsiderate, but that's what you like most. So, hey, if it's good for you, then hey, it's great, right? That according to Lindy, she loves his transparency. How he disregards her feelings and just says whatever he wants. She loves the way that she always knows what the status of their relationship because he's so transparent. And she hasn't had that before in the past. This is what Lindy said. Okay, cool. So Pastor Cal comes over and Lindy says, and so he asks Lindy, tell Miguel what you need from him. And she says that if there's a problem, an issue, she wants Miguel to just stay calm and stand strong, but don't let her know that you're unhappy with her. Don't let her know that you're feeling that way. This is the same person that just minutes ago said, I love the fact that he is so transparent with me. He tells me exactly where we are. Fantasy world. She is lying. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like when he's cold towards her. When he's so careless towards her. Even though she complimented him on it. I like when you tells me where our relationship is. She is a walking contradiction. At this point, she threw herself under the bus. She throws herself under the bus for Miguel. She literally, did anyone else peep that? She complimented him. I love the way you're so transparent. In the next breath, when Pastor Cal get over there, oh, if there's an issue, don't tell me. Be closed off from me. What's the opposite of being transparent? Be closed off. Have that saturation level high. She don't want to know. She doesn't want to know, but you just complimented him on that personality attribute. She is a walking contradiction. Oh, he's pressuring me. I don't want to be intimate yet. I want to get to know him. I don't. The next day, oh yeah, we slept together and it was beautiful. I don't like the fact that you're looking at it as a 2-week experience. That makes me feel effing awful. Oh, it's fine. I like the fact that he's looking at us as just 8 weeks. So we have 8 weeks to... He's so transparent and I love that about him. I want you to be close off. Don't let me know nothing. Keep it a secret between you, yourself, and you. She's a walking contradiction. Like, I don't... And Miguel in his true fashion said, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can just keep it to myself. I don't know, if I can even. He says when it's done, when he's done it in the past, it always shocked the other person when he left. But I thought that your other relationships ended because they cheated on you. And were taking so much advantage of you. But it seems like you just dip out when you're bored. When they're no longer curating their responses, when they're no longer catering to your ego and stroking your ego, it seems like that's when you bounce. They're both liars. Miguel and Lindy, they're liars, and it's tangible proof of their lies. Remember, he was acting like such a victim. He made me so upset with the contradiction of his personality that he presented it during the interviews versus now. Because if y'all remember that first video, I was worried about Lindy hurting him. And now I just know they both just a bunch of liars, and he's cold and she's delusional. So, hey, Lindy says how, she feels under pressure all the time because, she's saying, if anything I do or anything I don't do, he's constantly judging me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, ugh. But that's what you asked for. You asked for that kind of level of transparency. I don't get it, y'all. Every time you withdraw from me, it feels like a punishment. And his response is, "Oh, I don't think I can change that. I don't think I can do that." He is inconsiderate. He's cold. And he's selfish. And Lindy is here for it. So, hey, more power to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you watched the video all the way through, I appreciate it. Share it with your friend. Get in those comments because I always reply to my peep fam. Let's get it.